think it's very revealing to what goes on in my life. It makes me see things about the way I behave in social circumstances that I hadn't really, because this is such a simplified version of what does happen. It does make me think, oh, I'm doing that, and that's exactly what I did the other day when I was going, what the fuck am I doing? It's exactly, yeah.
I can relate to it. I think I'm just a herder in life. So. But you know, like, not in a bad. I don't feel bad that I'm in the herd, because you know, you make decisions along the way. And I enjoy harmony, and I think that's, you know, I love dancing in a group with people and the occasion I go away. And that's my life as well. I think so. Yeah, it does really relate to my life. And I don't think it's particularly negative, because I think it's an aware process, and you choose to go with it or against it.
Conscious of your observation earlier on, don't necessarily be concerned with the global view out of the external view. That's for me quite freeing, and yet it's also an idea of holding some sense of visual perspective. And I felt that, at least my observation, my perspective on that was that it was rich all the way through the day, but I think that as the session evolved, there were a lot of very rich visual images I felt being part of there. And I did feel, for all that it probably was more complex, it was actually quite it seemed a manageable complexity, and very engaging one to be part of.
mar chuirneach go ró Alistair ág agus mar I bhód go dal mása. Fuair chula duine an sa chhlachan mhór chuirich an a bainse. Roinne mnachan tiesach agus éich in a bainse hine le chula duine a burin clúasid go féist an an teich mari. Van ácri I dams an san hód. Lunne dúin cheol agus an éhach go dúscach mar chala na cnich. A ceann mo chula da uair a híide hiiciúch teach gur a bhain thuig I dhéirí an lockdown sa go bíag. Cai miarasa
I guess to an extent it's like any kind of ecosystem where you've got a whole lot of organisms doing something, and what happens is that occasionally you get new mutations, and mutations may fit in with the system that's there and be better at surviving and doing their thing than the ones that are there, or they may not at all and actually be a lot worse. So what you get is some split off and you get a whole other ecosystem that starts competing with the one that's there. So it's interesting to think about, if everybody did exactly the same thing all the time, it would be completely static, completely cyclic, completely dead. What you want is things breaking off, going a bit chaotic, and then new kind of equilibriums kind of replacing those. So at a moment in time, what you get is completely different to what you had before and what you'll have later.